Hotel lotteries. I've been going to cons for a very long time, going back to like 2014. I think my first FurryCon was in 2015. My first Anthrocon was in 2017, and I went to every Anthrocon afterwards. 2017 was also my first MFF. I again went to it every year afterwards. And without hesitation, we always get this.
Give me money. Money me. Money now.
I've been in this fandom for coming up on 16 years. I don't think people realize how mainstream the fandom has gotten in the last 5 years. And never has a room lottery ever not been problematic. People have been complaining about the room lottery for major cons as long as I've been trying to go to major cons. Just going off of the numbers for when I've been attending major conventions, Anthrocon 2017 saw 7,554 people. MFF 2017 saw 8,771 people. And FWA saw 4,274 people. These are their own attendance numbers. Year over year, we saw the attendance increase normally. For Anthrocon, it went from 7,500 to 8,400 to 9,300. For MFF, we saw 8,700 to just under 11,000 to just over 11,000 year over year. Wow, that's literally 30 people. 30 new people. Huh. And for FWA, we saw 4,200 to 5,100 and then to 5,600. I don't know if people forgot what happened after that, but the prevalence of people staying home and seeking out internet communities for socialization, it kind of grew, like a lot. You know what didn't grow? I don't get how people would believe that there would be more space because there's more attendees, but it doesn't work like that. And I'm sorry for laughing, but like, come on. Even the MFF lottery lets you pick like up to, I think, like what, 5 or 7 other hotels in the area that you can select in like a tier list of like which one you want. So you're not totally cucked. And I'm gonna be like for real with this. The main hotel sucks. Never, ever, ever, ever stay at the main hotel for a con. It sucks. There are so many better choices for hotels around the vicinity of the main hotel that you can choose from. Imagine this. You're waiting an hour for the elevator because the dance comp just ended, and you want to get the fuck out of suit, or you want to go get some food, or you want to change out of your fucking disgusting-ass rave clothes you fell asleep in, but you can't, because the suitor line is even full, and you're stuck there. It smells like shit because nobody follows the 621 rule. Your phone's gonna die. Some fucking asshole's walking around with a JBL speaker playing top 40 hits or that. But you know what that isn't a problem for? Adjacent hotels. But I'm really not trying to make this video for like tips and tricks for going to a FurCon. I'm making this as like a rant because I am tired. I see it happening with MFF, and that's why I'm just like about it, because this has happened every single year without fail. Yes, the lotteries are not fair. I know a fair amount of people who are DJs or artists or volunteers or people from outside the country who can really only attend like one American con a year, and the lottery fucks them out of it. So I get that it's very upsetting, but looking at how much the fandom has increased because of, like where are we gonna put you guys? Anthrocon had 17,000 people last year. If we rented out the Westin and put 4 people in a room, that's like normal, 4, right? Like hear me out. That would leave, I don't even know. I don't know the math. I'm doing this in editing. That's what you do as a fucking editor. With that many people left to this many hotels, yeah, you can, for the hotel side of things, you gotta leave a little wiggle room for like normal people. Yeah, we can buy out the hotel, whatever, but we can't. The Marriott Grand Marquis Hotel, noted for its verticality, the signature hotel for FWA. Everybody wants to stay at the Hyatt Regency. No. Everybody wants to stay at the Westin. No. I think, but the worst part about all this is we have the space. The David Lawrence Convention Center, you always see the hallways, and they're pretty open. Yeah, the waterfront gets crowded. Yeah, the raves are pretty the raves are pretty fucking baller. With the Hyatt Regency Convention Center, they don't use it. The running gag with the Hyatt Regency is that they don't use the whole convention center. Everybody sits in the fucking hotel. Yet, over the course of huh? From like 2017 with like the major cons when I started caring to now, like, come on. Like, I remember Anthrocon would book out, or MFF would book out. Now we got, like, Philadelphia's booking out, A&E is booking out. There's a limited amount of rooms. I want to get the squiggly statue in the back for this one. Let me change up the face so I can be more positive this time. Don't get me wrong, I love to see conventions succeed. And I understand that ever since that, attendance is just going up. I have my personal opinions about the cons that I like and the cons that I've been to. But I gotta say that seeing people focus primarily on the major ones like Anthrocon, MFF, or FWA kind of disheartens me because I would love to try the other conventions. I haven't been to BLFC, I've been to TFF once, I've never done anything on the West Coast, which is kind of crazy to say because I went to an Australian FurCon. That was fun. That was really fucking fun. I'm filming in the Eurofurence world, but I've never been to Eurofurence. But I'm afraid that we're going to be getting to a point where we're literally going to run out of space for these cons because the fandom just continues to grow. I think it's absolutely fantastic that the fandom has grown in the last, 7-8 years since I've been going to furry cons. Never mind being a furry myself for twice as long. But I think it's getting to the point where these rooms and con attendance is going to have to be capped to a certain point, excluding the people who just don't register. Because, if it keeps going at this rate, we're going to see 25,000 people at Anthrocon, 25,000 people at MFF. We're going to see these crazy numbers in the time that I've been going to cons to now, to 7 years from now. We're going to see 25,000 people. And I think that's great, but with it comes the struggles of kind of cramming everyone in. I see the tension that it causes of FOMO from the major cons. I feel it myself, don't worry, it's normal. But I think that there's a lot of other great outlets in this fandom that kind of alleviate those fears. You might not make it to the Anthrocon waterfront, but you can make it to Ferality. And you can get way more drunk too. I think that at least for me, discovering VR chat kind of helped me alleviate the FOMO feeling of conventions. And don't get me wrong, conventions are fucking awesome. But yeah, you're always a couple clicks away from meeting a bunch of new people in a public world, and you can be a lot more comfy. It's a fuck ton more affordable too. I don't really know of a solution to this. I've never taken part in a convention's management, but I think that there is just a natural cap at this. I think that taking a break from conventions for a while is always a good bet. Let somebody experience their first fursuit parade, or the dreaded MFF Skybridge. Let a bunch of new people get to experience the Anthrocon waterfront. Let them experience the fireworks. Let them experience the fursuit parade. Walking into the Grand Marquis at FWA and looking up, and it's just like, whoa. I remember driving 10 hours for Anthrocon and pulling into Pittsburgh and seeing the UPMC building and, 30 minutes out or whatever it might be. I remember my first time actually seeing the West End and actually seeing the David Lawrence Convention Center. I have old photos I posted to Facebook of my first time actually traveling for one of these things because it was a special moment. And I'm just happy that other people are going to have that moment as well. I think attaching the word lottery to it is a bit more like gambling. So inherently you feel like you're either going to win or lose. But it beats the old days of going to the Anthrocon website at noon along with, thousands of other people and just having, thousands of furries mimic a DDoS attack. I remember 2018 Anthrocon, my whole friend group was trying to get a room. And the very second that link went live, we rushed to get any room that we could. I got to the payment page, and then I got put into a queue of 600 people. Never mind the people that actually made it through, and it's always been like that. I think that the way that MFF has it set up is beneficial because even if you don't get your first pick, you get the chance at a pick. And to some people that means more than just getting the main. That means more than getting the party room, or the queen, or the suite. For some people that's their first time DJing, or that's their first time in the artist alley, and it means a lot more to them. But they have to stop doing it 2 months away from the convention, because that really fucks up people's plans. Especially people who are out of the country, booking multiple flights, seeing who's around, who they can visit, and then they don't get a room, and now it's a whole scramble. Again, I don't have a solution for this. This is really just a giant rant, especially with all the discourse I've been seeing on Twitter with the little cake, sorry you didn't get a I love it. I like to see the conventions succeed. I love people having their first convention experiences, but they gotta do it later so they can plan appropriately, and people gotta understand that a lot of people are going to these, and that might not be them. And that makes them mad. I gotta say, womp womp. Sometimes you don't get it. I've been ranting about this for an hour. I wanted to make a little, minute-long snippet for a Twitter video. I don't want to make an hour of content that I have to, snip through and edit. I don't want to do that. And most of it's just me bitching. I guess that's what we do. I know what inspired me to talk about this topic, but I don't know what inspired me to talk about it this much, but fuck it, I've also been really liking my new Reggie. Oh, look at that little juggernog. There he is. I just thought, for every new video I do, I'm going to do a new avatar. And that way I can kind of like compile them up, you know, between it all, and then I can just, you know, I can get better. I don't even think I'm going to have a blooper reel, really, for this. I just kind of ranted. I just ranted a lot. My throat's dry. I'm kind of coming off being sick a little bit. It's like 4 in the morning, but that's normal for me, I guess. It was fun. It was fun ranting about this stuff. I feel, you know, a little bit better about making content. I started this recording kind of just wanting to rant, and I ended up making that little, like, intro. I hope I can edit this a little bit better than I have in the past. I realize that my audio hasn't always been the best. I can also try a little bit better on the camera angles. I love the rule of thirds. I'm either on this plane or I'm over here. I don't know why. I don't know why I love it so much. I was also an idiot, so I moved that camera and now I can't put it back. So this is the new shot. Yeah, I don't know how long this video is. So if you watch it through, thank you for listening to my rambles. I appreciate it. Thank you for sticking it out through the end. If you want to check out any other videos, I have my Astral video right above, and I also have my Ferality Showcase videos right below. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end the video with a bit more enthusiasm than the last one. Bye. Work with this. This is fucking scary. Oh, don't close me. Right now, dude, like a fucking old. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like it. Sorry. I don't like it. Some pictures of like angry tweets or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. Housekeeping. Give me my camera. I don't like it. Been in this fandom well over 14 years. 14? Why is the room key card is on my elbow? Dude, I'm trying to get rooms in Maine. Rooms in Maine. No, Anthrocon. Attendee by year. 16. Why are my arms down? Do I have a third pin? I don't. OVR, thank you, OVR. DC's my script right here. For Anthrocon, it was from 7,500 to 8,400 to 9,300, and then to 6,100. That's a lie. I thought this would be a really good filming idea, but I'm getting massive vertigo, but like my room is set up perfectly like this. 2 steps. Come on. Step back a little bit. Foot tracker, hello. It smells like shit because nobody No, back up. What time is it? Yeah, 3:30. Don't get me wrong, I love to see... Ow, I'm picking up my nail fucking hours. Sure fucking hurts. Why do I do that? Everybody wants to stay at the... Where is it? There it is. Where did I stop? Artist, staff, say volunteers, not staff. Always see people in the people. Why am I saying people? Why am I saying people? I just yap. You know what? Let me end it there. I'm a yapper. What? Okay, fine. Let me change up the face. Oh, side change. I didn't know that I could open Steam VR like above me. You know, walking into, you know, like that's fucking awesome. I don't have to do fucking this shit. I'm looking. Ah, hell yeah. What? I really hope that that's level because it's angled for me because it's on the drone setting. I've been ranting about this for an hour. Alright, come on, little camera. Come on, little camera. We can go. Come on, no, sit up. Oh, fucking hell. I've been fucking hurting so bad.
Hi. Hi.